dinner parties, events, and more often include a lot of alcohol. This holiday season, we're talking about a new wave of people really examining, kind of re-examining their relationship with alcohol. Ericka Andersen, author of Freely Sober, joins us this morning to talk about navigating sobriety during the holidays this time of year. So good to see you. I find this so fascinating because I've been seeing this trend growing. First of all, let's talk about this topic and why it's something that you feel so strongly about.
Yeah, well, for about 20 years, I had a really unhealthy relationship with alcohol. I used it a lot to self-medicate, and as a young mom, I was doing it way too much. And I finally got to a point where I thought, I need to get this out of my life. So 5 years ago, I quit drinking. I've been sober for 5 years. And ever since, I've been sort of on a mission to educate and advocate on this topic, especially for women.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Because in the break, there's so many things I want to talk about. So we only have like 3 minutes. But for women specifically, our bodies handle alcohol different. I think that people are just now kind of getting this and like, wow, it really affects me in a way that maybe I don't want to have anything to do with. What is the difference between women, and why are women kind of speaking out or making these changes?
Yeah, you're seeing, I mean, what's interesting is in the past 20 years, women have been drinking way more than they ever have, like at a much higher rate than men ever did. And we also have been seeing women dying of alcohol-related illnesses at like 60% more than they used to. So this is really hard. But not only that, we're seeing that women are recognizing how alcohol affects their bodies in terms of hormones, in terms of aging, and it just affects women in a more impactful and negative way than it does men in so many ways. So we're seeing women just say, you know what, if I want to get toxins out of my life, alcohol is the first place to start. I mean, the non-toxic movement is huge. Alcohol is probably the worst toxin we're putting in our body, and people talk about it like it's just like, oh, it's no big deal, but it really is harming our bodies.
Absolutely. And hey, producer, I just want to let you know my IFB just died, so I have no idea how much time we're going to have left. So if you can give me time codes, that's going to be awesome. But the sober curiosity and this idea of people now wanting to do this, I'm seeing it a lot on social media, specifically from doctors and different people, people maybe that are not just athletes, but a lot of people saying, I want to be healthier. I didn't realize what alcohol was doing to my body. Is that part of it too, that you're seeing kind of this sober curiosity and that way as well?
Yeah, we're seeing so many health professionals speaking out about it, talking about how detrimental this can be on our bodies. And so you're seeing it from the health side, you're seeing it from the spiritual side. I'm talking about it from the spiritual and the health side. I wrote about it in my book Freely Sober, where I not only talk about this thing where it's really affecting women, but it's also affecting society on a deeper level. It also impacts families when you think about how many generations of families have been affected by alcoholism, and how it's a much bigger deal than people make it out to be.
Okay, I probably have about 30 seconds left, and I want to be able to say, okay, so you're going to the party, you're going to the whatever, and you're like, okay, I don't want to drink. Do you just have a cup in your hand? Do you just tell everybody I'm not drinking, no thank you? What is the best way to handle, especially for people that feel like, golly, you're always asking me to drink, it's like you're making me want to drink more by just keep offering it to me over and over.
Yeah, I think we all need to go prepared for ourselves, like bringing our own beverages, being prepared to have something in our hands. But I would also say to other people, the hosts, the other people that are at parties, let's not make people feel uncomfortable, and there's absolutely no excuse not to have all kinds of amazing alcohol-free beverages. There is everything from like Curious Elixirs is one. And then we've got like Spindrift and Poppy and all of those really fun drinks. You can always have those available, and just never forget that people that are struggling, they're probably not talking about it, and we need to keep that in mind throughout the holiday events and not make people uncomfortable.
Ericka, awesome. Ericka Andersen, author of Freely Sober. If you'd like to learn more, connect with her. That's the book. And thank you so much. Great topic.
Yeah, freelysober.com, everyone.